This is Danny Goggans on the Tevin Studdard Show.
Cathedral Hooper in the building one time for the Irish. So I'll have you introduce your name, year in school, and position.
This is Danny Goggans. I'm a senior this year, and this year I played the 5, but in college I'll be playing more of the wing.
Alright. Even speaking on college, man, what did you learn about the recruitment process?
I just learned that, going into senior year, it kind of ramps up a little bit. So there was definitely a lot of schools that I talked to before the year started, and I just tried to, get it down to, a number what I can work with during the season. So it was definitely a job at one point. But I think I'm happy now that it's all over and I finally found the place that I fit in best.
And even speak on that. So why'd you pick your school?
I picked Franklin mostly because, I think it's the best fit for me. I love the guys down there. They've already became like a second family to me. I got a couple AAU teammates going down there, Sam Gutierrez and Paul Miner. So I think it's definitely going to be a fun experience down there. And I know we want to work hard this summer so we can get to a winning stage next year.
That's what's up. What's the AAU team you said?
It's Indiana Elite Clippers. So there's a lot of ties to Cathedral and some other schools from that team.
That's what's up. Being that we are on Cathedral, I know we got Dub C taping right now. I ain't gonna say nothing disrespectful because he could mess up the tape. So, but favorite teacher at Cathedral? You got one, man.
I'd say it's Mr. Spurgeon, my French teacher. I've had him for 2 years now, and he's definitely been someone that I go to a lot. He actually was my leader on our senior retreat, so he's definitely somebody that I look up to and somebody I talk to a lot.
What's up, man? So, who's in the headphones before the games? Who's the artist that you gotta bump, gotta listen to when this game time?
I gotta listen to Drake, J. Cole. Future for sure. I gotta listen to a lot of him before the games.
Favorite Future song?
March Madness, of course.
For sure.
I see it. I dig it, man. So, funniest memory from a practice or game? One time it could be all the way from little kids all the way up till now. Like, you got one funny memory with all the AAU, all the Cathedral games.
I got a lot.
Give me, boy, I just need that one going.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to pick on one of my favorite teammates, Austin Kendrick, for a minute. We had an AAU tournament, and before the games, warm-ups, everybody's trying to dunk and everything. Austin claimed he had bounce, but he'd say that he'd get close and miss every one of them. So it's one game we were playing, it was a close game. We needed a score, so it was fast break. Somebody passes Austin the ball, and we're just like, all right, we get a layup, it's cool. Austin goes up to dunk it, and I have never seen nobody get that hype over a one-handed, basic dunk before. It was, man.
He got too hype because he finally...
Man, it was funny. We talked about him after the game. It was funny.
Rim Gracie.
Hey, Austin, if you're hearing this, you can still come on for an interview. We're just going to make fun of you. So looking back, what would you tell the 8th grade version of yourself entering high school?
Probably that it's going to be harder than you think it is. I know going my 8th grade year, you don't really know what you're going into, So I would say I would just have to get myself more mentally prepared and physically prepared to get ready to go through high school basketball. Because it was pretty tough my freshman year, getting adjusted to it. But once I got adjusted to it, I think I was fine.
Man, so being that it is prom season, have you seen anything crazy or as far as promposals? Have you seen anything crazy? Done anything crazy?
Yeah, I had a friend who was going to ask this girl to prom by, the little balcony in the whack.
Yeah.
And he was gonna ask her to prom by hanging off the balcony upside down, acting like Spider-Man and have on a Spider-Man costume.
Did Did he do it?
Nah, he didn't do it.
I'm about to say,
Dr. Grat shut that down.
Man,
That's the craziest one I've heard of so far.
that's deep.
Yeah, it was.
Did she say yes?
Oh yeah, she said yes.
Oh,
She
cool.
said yes.
I'm like, bruh.
I was like, that's
If she said no, you done already did the blood rush and you
right.
you about what 50 feet up in the air.
Right. I was like, man, like I tried to tell him don't do it, but
Don't do it. Reconsider.
Right.
Read some little. Boy, he
tried to tell
tripping. Yeah, buddy was tripping, man.
What song is that?
So, man, when it comes to like motivation, inspiration, who's the individual that you play for? Like, who inspires you to play?
Before the season I started, like a couple of days before our first game, I had a best friend that passed away in a car accident, Cam. So a lot this year, a lot of people saw the hashtag for Cam, and I even put it on the wall next to my fathead on the wall. So I would say that's who I've dedicated, the sport to, playing this year, and then going on to future years. That's who I'm dedicating my seasons to.
That's real, man. So, favorite NBA team, favorite athlete?
And I gotta go hometown with Pacers for NBA. Favorite athlete, it's actually Paul George. I'm hoping he finds something to keep him here, but
He not.
wherever
He want to lose in LA so bad.
Yeah, I know. So I'm hoping he does, but wherever he goes, that's gonna be my favorite player.
That's real PG, man. He always been a humble dude. Like,
Yeah, he has.
like when he came in the league, it's crazy. I was doing on the wall right there, a little shameless plug, Indiana Fever song. I was a senior in high school, and doing the Fever song. And he got drafted, and I was like, yo, I could do a Pacer song too. I was like, I'll shoot the shot. Like,
Yeah.
he gave me his email, listened to it. I was like, yo, this is crazy. Just
Yeah.
like, he was just real humble. He like gave me feedback and stuff, man. So I hate that he's more likely gone, but
Yeah.
he's definitely, man, that dude. He did a lot for the city, man. So shout out PG, man. So favorite sports movie?
Creed. I always have to say
Creed.
That's
Alright.
that's at the top of my list. I can watch that movie like over and over and over.
They probably finna drop a new one here pretty
I
soon.
know, so I love that movie.
It's crazy. Speaking of Michael B. Jordan, my favorite sports movie, Hardball. He was Lil Jamal with the fro back in the day. Now he the big star in the movie. It's dope to see his rise, man. So, what do you want to study in college?
I want to study psychology. I'm kind of back and forth on what I want to do with that, but I know I want to definitely study psychology in college.
So, vision for life after sports?
I have no idea exactly what I'll be doing, but I've had thoughts of coming back to Cathedral, be a coach, Coach Delaney. There's just a lot of things, like a lot of options I got. So it's kind of hard to say right now, but I think as the time gets closer and I start to realize, I got to figure out a life after basketball. I think I'll have a pretty good understanding of what I'll be doing.
You said coming back to Cathedral, man. That'd be what's up. Nobody. Every time I ask somebody where they want to coach, they be like, nah, not back to high school. But nah, that's what's up, man. Make a mark on where it's impacted you. What middle school did you go to?
I went to New Augusta North up in Pike Township.
All right, man. Glad we got you out of Pike, man. Man, toughest team you played against? This is a question right from Ryan's book.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
I'm going to have to edit that part out.
It's got to be the Tech teams for the last couple of years. I always joked when somebody would ask me about Coach Delaney coming over from Tech, how did it go? I want to say we finally got the secret weapon, from Tech.
Yeah.
So those games are always tough. I think my sophomore year we went into. They got us pretty good at home the first time, and then in sectionals, they got us in like 3 overtimes, and then last year they got us good the first time again, and then in the city championship they got us maybe like 2-3 points.
Yeah.
So those have always been hard fought games, and it's always been a challenge playing up against C.J. Walker.
Yeah.
He's always been somebody that we've tried to stop, but it's kind of you don't know how to. So I would probably say those Tech teams would be the toughest team we played.
That's real. So, shout outs to people that you gotta give along your journey. That you gotta people that molded you, shaped you. You gotta show love to.
I gotta thank God first. I wouldn't be here without him. My mom, she's always been my rock. I wouldn't be the person I am without her. And there's a lot of friends I can name, but just all of my friends, all of my extended family, they've always been there for me. So, and especially this year, with Kim, and his mom, Miss Tanika, Miss Rose, Sean, Miss Donna, Nick. So I would say all those people have helped me be the person I am today.
Hidden talents outside of sports.
Oh, nah.
you don't cook, you don't sing, you don't do nothing.
What you see in the court, that's all you get.
Ooh.
That's all.
I like this dude, man. What you see is what you
I
get.
feel it, man.
Baby hook, sweet jumps.
Man, so what's your thoughts for this year's Cathedral team?
From the past year or this upcoming year?
This upcoming one.
I think they'll do pretty good. I think Jerron Coleman has come a long way since he started out with us, and I think he's ready to lead the team. And we saw it a lot this year how he leaded us. So I think he's primed to be an Indiana All-Star next year. So I think he's ready to step up and meet those expectations, and I think he has a good surrounding core still with James Franklin, Hunter Jackson, Jaden Edwards, Justin Hensley. So I know there's a lot. I know there's a lot that I'm missing, but I think they'll be pretty good next year.
That's real. So, toughest part about playing for Cathedral?
Probably just be. You've always got to live up to expectation at Cathedral winning. I would say that would be the hardest part. And Coach Fagan, before Coach Lane got there, always rode us hard. And sometimes you can see the light at the end of the tunnel that he saw, but he saw a light that he would not let us. He wouldn't let us back away towards it. He would always push us towards it. And I think the process of it is tough, but once we get there, it's pretty rewarding. So I would say that would be the toughest. Is just upholding like that winning tradition that Cathedral's always known for.
Yeah, man. Because I tell you, I went in that gym first time in a few years. I graduated in 2010, and I got to see I remember the green banners. They were like this. Just the front part. Now it's like, I was like, because I was wondering, I was like, man, where they gonna put them things now that it's like this part is out? But I'm like, that whole section, I'm like, dang, it's just like, man, I wonder what's gonna happen when it gets to wrap around? Are they gonna just put this year, that year, they gonna have one big thing and put all the years on it? Did you say psych?
No. I was gonna say same way with Warren. All the championships, all the Hall of Fame people we got the whole hall dedicated to them. So
North Central.
Oh yeah. Everybody shoots your shot.
Let's play football.
Basketball, war, football, Cathedral, everything. But
football back from my day.
How many NFL players? I was just.
I'm sorry. I'm doing my duty as a cameraman.
Oh man! So, favorite game that you had this past season, or just high school in general? Your favorite game?
Man, first I had a city game. Finally being able to win city. That was a crazy game for us, and me personally, that's the best I've ever played.
What was the numbers like?
I had 18-7, I think. So
smooth.
it was a pretty good experience. And And then after that, probably say every game we play Chittard. Every game. And you know, everybody knew what was going to happen. Everybody knew what was going to happen.
You should be back in a minute. I can't
Wait, she went to Chittard?
She went to Chittard.
Oh, I'm a rider.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to tear her up.
You know, but
Ooh,
all those
Bishop
games,
Chittard.
all those games was fun. You know, especially going to their gym. You know, my junior year, it was like it's sold out JV game. I think.
Dang,
it was packed.
JV game.
So it was all those games were fun to play in.
That's fun, man. So, anything else you want to share with the people? Or best advice you ever been given?
I'd say someone once told me that you might not be able to see it now, but there's always there's always something at the end of the tunnel that you're going through right now. So whatever it may be, you know, with sports, with school, anything, you know, jobs, there's always something. There's always going to be a reward for how much work you put in. So I would say that's the best advice that I've ever been given.
That's real, man. They got me thinking, man. It's a reward coming, HB. It's a reward coming. We ain't putting in these dice for nothing. It's a reward coming soon. But man, so anything else you want to share with the people?
Just say, you know, shout out to Cathedral for these last 4 years. You know,
Let's go.
it's been something special. I don't think there's any other school like it. So I gotta say, you know, shout out to Cathedral and everybody at Cathedral. You know, it's had an impact on me, whether big, small, whether you just see me in the hallways passing. So just shout out to Cathedral.
One time for Cathedral, and that's where we go end it on, baby. Did y'all have a little chant y'all said on your way out?
I don't know about that.
He said, I ain't with all that. He just said, see me on the court. Just see me on the court, bro. Cathedral one time in the building. We out. Love, brother.